I would love to see more films just like this. Werewolf by Night is a special that was produced by Marvel Studios, and it follows a secret group of monster hunters as they compete for a powerful relic while going up against a dangerous monster. Gael Garcia Bernal stars in the special as Jack Russell, along with Laura Donnelly and Harriet Sansom Harris. So this movie was directed by Michael Giacchino, and holy crap, I was not expecting to like this much. This movie actually blew my mind. So I like horror and I love superheroes, but it feels a bit strange when you try to mix the two together. It doesn't seem like it would work, but for some strange reason, this worked, and it worked really good. But I can say this because it definitely did not feel like a Marvel movie. I'll just be straight up honest with you. So Werewolf by Night doesn't really give you that much information because, well, I mean, it's 54 minutes long, and I don't think they'd be able to give you that much information with such a short movie like that. But for this movie, it actually works very well. They kind of just drop you in this world and you're supposed to go along with the story, but you're not confused. They give you just enough information for you to understand what's going on. So it's not like they did a bad job of storytelling, because that's not the case. It actually worked really well for this story. In Werewolf by Night, you're following this character named Jack, who has over 100 deaths as a monster hunter, compared to all the other people who have like maybe 30 something kills, 20 something, around that area, but he has the most deaths out of the group. Of course, everyone else is going to be a shock because he's at 100, their highest is maybe like 50 something, so I'm sure you would be wondering the same thing, like how does he have so many kills? So Jack and all of these other monster hunters are gathered there that night because their leader of their monster hunter group had passed away, and he gathered all of them there to be able to see who's going to be his successor, who's going to take over the Bloodstone, and who's going to be the new leader of this group. But he doesn't make it easy for them, and even his daughter, who is, his bloodline, is also a part of this group, but he doesn't just give it to her. They're all tasked to fight this monster and kill it to be able to claim this Bloodstone and become the leader of this group. Every single one of them, even the daughter, everyone's free game. I will say though that this film is kind of short. Like I said, it's 54 minutes long. I would love for them to turn this into a series or maybe even another movie, but not like, a series that goes on for too long. It would have to be something really quick. Like I would take like a 3-episode series of just this. I'll be perfectly fine with that. But you're either going to like this movie or you're going to hate it. I don't think there would be any in-betweens, because on one side you have your super hardcore horror fans who like watching creature features, and then on the other hand you have your hardcore Marvel fans who like superheroes, and this is, supposed to be a mix of both of that. And like I mentioned, this isn't like your typical Marvel movie, so if you're expecting something, a bit over the top, this won't be your movie. It's funny because when I see movies in black and white, my first thought is, I'm not watching this old shit. I think about that all the time. I don't know why that's the case. It just, I don't know. I grew up with color. I want to watch color. But WandaVision is another thing which, funny enough, I ended up enjoying. I gave it a shot. I originally wasn't going to give it a shot, but it popped up on my, Disney Plus, and I was like, let's see what it is. And then 3 episodes in, I got hooked. Honestly, I got hooked around the first episode. So as for the characters in this film, you don't really learn much about them, and that's okay. Honestly, it's fine because, it's just a movie about a group of monster hunters gathered around to hunt a monster. You don't really need to know that much about the characters, especially given this short time. And of course, one of the hunters is the daughter of the old leader, but like I said before, she doesn't get any kind of special treatment. Even the wife of the husband had said she's fair game too to kill. This film was kind of bloody, not really gory, so if you're looking for that, it's not, nothing like that is really going to be in here. But again, there is a lot of blood in here. One scene in particular that I found really cool was, it was towards the end, and then things started happening without me trying to spoil anything. There's this one shot where the camera is just doing this slow push in as, you know, action is happening on the screen, and this, well, the werewolf is just going crazy on everyone, and there's blood all over the place. He's just slashing everyone. He's jumping all over the place. It looks really cool because, like, you know, the blood, it hits the lens and stuff. And it was just a really cool shot. It's all done in just one take, so it was really cool. I really enjoyed this movie. I honestly hope that we get a lot more from this director. And, you know, speaking of, the interesting thing about this director was, I didn't know this at first, but my friend mentioned that the director of this movie was actually a music composer. So that was kind of crazy to think about, because a music composer directing a movie, it's not something that you really see a lot. And it made a lot of sense, actually. And it was really cool. I hope he does more things. If he's made more movies, I'm obviously gonna watch those, because I really enjoyed this, and I would highly recommend this movie to anybody. So again, you know, if you liked the movie, if you didn't like the movie, you know, let me know down below in the comments. And if you like my content, please hit the like button, and if you want to see more, hit the subscribe button to see my most latest videos. And I did a review on Jeepers Creepers Reborn, which was probably the worst movie I have seen this year. Not the worst horror movie, but the worst movie in general. Just stop making those movies. Please, just let them die. But, you know, like I said, if you like the video and everything, hit the like button, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time.